What is something about your work that people misunderstand?
That's a very good question. I think a lot of people either two things, either think we're jerks, like we're because we're all about the money, if you see like the ruthless agent, um, or that we go to parties all the time. And that
Right,
we're and I would say maybe I'll go to 1 or 2 events a year. The
right,
other time I'm working, 10, 12-hour days. So,
right.
I think that's the biggest misconception is how hard we work.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the other thing about agents, just from my point of view, is like first of all, every actor that comes to Los Angeles wants an agent, and it's the hardest thing to get an actual legit agent. And a legit agent means someone who actually knows the business, can actually get you work, and doesn't charge you
Mhm.
more than the standard. Isn't the standard 10 or 15%? It's
10%
10% for an agent and 15% manager.
for manager. Yes.
Right. But if you don't know, then people are scamming you and telling you all these things, and they're saying you need new headshots. You have to go to my friend the photographer over here and get the back end stuff. So
Of course.
yeah, so
Those are the
agents get
classic
the
scams, yes.
sleazy, they kind of get the sleazy reputation. They do know
Yeah,
everybody in this town. You really need an agent.
and we are caring, and we are hardworking, and I think that's probably the biggest misconception, about that is that we're called icy people, because you see, like, like shows like Entourage, for instance, kind of demonize us a little bit.
Well, I think you are kind of icy. That's what I'm getting from this whole conversation is that
Yeah,
kind of you're so mean and the cruelty is just coming right, you know what I
I
mean? It's
know, I
coming right
can't
through
help it.
the it's bothering me a little bit, but we'll work with it. We'll work with it. What do you think is the biggest challenge facing actors today?